This is going to be one of them controversial videos where the zombies community will go on ahead and try to put my head on a spike like that French queen bitch, who I can't really think the name of, but her hair was a boat. Now, as you were told by the title, I think it is quite a W statement on my end. Transit, also known as Transit, the first Black Ops 2 Zombies map and probably one of the worst before hell broke loose after Black Ops 3. Now, I ain't going to lie, I think this video will have some people have something to think about more than the average American male thinking about the Roman Empire, which is a lot coming from a man that usually thinks about them. But that's besides the point. Now, as I always say in the beginning of these videos, do yourself a favor and sit down, relax, drink whatever it is you're drinking and whatever it is you're eating. You could be eating like a raccoon dumpster diving, or you can be eating like a king with your chicken nuggies and mac and cheese. Regardless, let's talk about Transit. So as I said a couple of seconds ago, Transit is the first map of the Black Ops 2 Zombies mode, and you begin in a messed up bus station. Quick little recap, the world is messed up at the moon. Here we are. Let's continue. I will also add that we will talk about the iconic stuff in a bit. Let's get this little analyst video part out of the way. Don't worry, I'll speed it up. So, long story short, you got your 4 other characters of the Black Ops 2 storyline. You know, the ones that pretty much destroyed the world in the storyline, but whatever. Alright, there's your analysis. Let's talk real shit now, yeah? So what makes this map iconic compared to many of the other maps? Well, for starters, and this is pretty obvious, it's the fog. The one thing that is the most annoying is when you run through the fog, since you get lost every single damn time you enter it. And I think we all know why Treyarch did this in the first place. You don't? Well, here we go. You see, back in my day, we didn't have what you would call great technology, which meant we were only limited to the technology of our time. If you have yet to figure this out by now, please stop watching and continue getting your education. This map was ahead of its time. This was back in the amazing Xbox 360 days, so there were horrendous console limitations. Therefore, Treyarch really couldn't decorate the surroundings, otherwise the whole thing would 100% no doubt red circle your Xbox. Rest in peace for those who went through that. In the end, the fog was there to really just prevent the player from seeing such a bland map, since they really couldn't add much onto it. But there's good news to all of this. We are now in the technology of our time, so getting rid of the fog in this game is really just a matter of putting in a simple command on plutonium. And boom! Look how ugly everything looks because it had to fit in with the fog, unfortunately. But to be fair, no fog in this game would serve me better than fog in this game, so we're going to keep it like this for the remainder of the video. Nowadays, you do have map creators on Black Ops 3 creating remasters for this map specifically. When they will release it is beyond me unless they already did, but hell, I can't be bothered to download BO3, so have fun doing your own strong independent research. Now, let's talk the next thing on this map that's just as annoying as the fog. That's right. These little bastards. The Denizens. I really don't know what they are even supposed to depict. I really don't know what they were before hell broke loose, but they are here and they are not happy with you invading their territory. These little goblins for some reason come out at the worst possible time in this game, from just attacking you as you make it to the next location, and worst of all, when you are in the lava, which we will talk about later. The goblins are honestly annoying to knife off you when they claw at your face. Unless you have Galvan Knuckles, then it's quite easy, but with a knife or Bowie knife, piss off with that. These guys were so much of a pain in the ass when it came to getting these clips for the video, so do me one and like, and subscribe, and comment, and whatever else supports my channel. I'm totally not asking for pity, I swear. Now, to be quite fair, the majority of people kind of hate this map simply because of these two things, granted a couple of other things. But these two are very big reasons. Besides, you can teleport to other lampposts so long as you go under the lit lamp at the power is turned on, so it's quite convenient. Now, moving on, another reason this map is quite iconic is because of the foundation it laid for the other maps. Transit was the first map and it introduced a lot of things. One thing, the constructing of shit. For example, the turbine. Parts are scattered all around the inside of the bus depot for you to build onto the workbench and become usable. Now, there are many other things to build. I mean, power is one of them. This was the map. Congrats on getting to experience what it's like to be an illegal migrant and building shit to survive, even though that's not how it works. But whatever. Another thing is the bank. Oh, the bank. I think we all know where this is going. Just go on ahead and zoom in on that shit. Oh boy. Let me just add, you cannot escape from the government. They still taxing your ass when you try to withdraw from the damn place. A lot of people just straight up run down to the bank and get a nice early setup going since you are now a millionaire, so every single thing is open and bought because your ass decided not to work your way and get the points killing zombies, you silly little llama drama. Now, I'm going to admit, I definitely do that, so I guess I'm such a llama drama as well. So we're going to quickly move on before I get called a hypocrite. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. The lava. This part of the map is a pain in the ass, I won't lie. You gotta keep jumping and try not to die as you hop through the larger parts of the lava, but it is what it is. We have all been there where the denizens kind of screw you over when you go right on ahead and get your feet burnt up and getting you killed. Oh joy, the amount of good games I had where that happened. Now obviously you can take Jug and be happy with your life, but there are people here who don't do that, so deal with it. Now again, moving on, let's talk about our good friend Avogadro. No, not avocado, Avogadro, or however you spell it. Mr. Electric Man is apparently very important to the storyline, but to hell with that, this dude is a bit of a bitch, I might say. All the dude does is hit you with an electric bolt and messes up your screen, maybe does a bit of damage, but slows you down and kills you. It's quite easy to take him down though, all you have to do is knife him and dodge his shit. Now, it does take a good amount of knife swipes to get him with in order for him to piss off. But if you got Galvan Knuckles, then let me just tell you, mate, he goes after 3 hits. So do yourself a favor and don't be that weirdo who puts that ladder on the top of the bus and actually use that shit for the diner roof to get that melee. Other than that, he's nothing else to talk about, just some random person who was also vital to the Easter egg, at least on the Max's side. Now, here's the thing, the Easter egg on this map is shit. Is that why it's iconic? No, it's simply just shit. You get no rewards for the hard work you did no matter what side you choose. I will say, and I think we all collectively agree, that the Richtofen side is so much more better than the Max's storyline. Storyline be damned. Truth be told, I'm a lazy cunt, so guess who I'm helping out more? Plus, Richtofen gives more of the comedy than Max's, so... Now, both sides of the Easter egg involve the antenna tower. That's a bit of a pain in the ass to get to with all them denizens and shit, but you can manage. The tower is where you do, like I said, most of the Easter egg, and build the NASCAR table for the super Easter egg where the parts are located all over the map. Now, I will also say this. Transit is definitely one of those maps that you would rather play with friends or randoms than to play it solo, since it's honestly quite boring to do it solo. Now let's talk about the amazing wonder weapon, and I say this sarcastically, and that is the jet gun. Now way back when I was getting into editing, I made a video talking about how A's it is, unless you know how to use it, but let's assume we don't. The parts are all over the place, one in the tunnel, power, knocked, and the cabin near town. Build them all together, and what do you know, you got a wonder weapon that lasts shorter than you in bed. And that's short said by some women, or men. Other than that, that's all there really is to say regarding the jet gun. Definite F tier wonder weapon, but let's not spoil future videos now, shall we? Now I wanted to save this part for last, the Pack-a-Punch. This is pretty much the main reason as to why Transit is horrible. You have to go to the power location and place a turbine on the door in order to open up the Pack-a-Punch in the vault at town. You are either fast enough to get there, if you're going solo of course, or you are slow and it remains closed because your turbine broke from whether the zombie or because it's worn down or some other stupid reason. I'll say this, thank God I didn't continue to do something shit like that in the later maps, but that just adds another reason why Transit is iconic, just not for the right reason. That really does it for this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.